Hello my friends, new video today. This time we're going to be having a look into Illuvium staking, and I'm going to be updating you guys regarding my current staking overview, including all the rewards that I've been gathering. I promised you guys to make pretty much updates regarding my staking overview, including not just videos about how much I'm buying and staking, but also how much I've currently in the pool in total, where did I stake it, how long it's going to be vested, and of course the staking rewards, which you're probably going to be most interested in. Just for you guys to know, I'm going to make a separate video regarding my asset overview. That's going to be an entirely different video. It's basically going to be ideally a monthly video where I'm going to be showing you guys how much I have in the pool, but at what price I bought in, and of course the total rewards basically which I've got from staking. So far it has been enough to do it this way, but that's probably going to be an addition this time, this month basically, and then the next months you'll probably see a fusion of these two video formats. So let's get right into it. Illuvium token itself has been moving, I'd say, quite stable over the recent weeks. I mean, a couple of weeks back we've had like a tiny bull run basically, hiking from $38 up to pretty much $50, and we've been there for a bit, but obviously that has been sold off already, so we're pretty much back at the $40 prices, which we were fending off for quite a while now. It's pretty much always going or testing the $50 mark and then jumping a little bit over once again. That's at least what's been happening for the recent weeks, and that's probably what you can expect for the coming weeks. And then it's either going to be going upward or downward. All depends. But right now we're kind of building a plateau on that kind of level. So if you have the yearly chart open, it still looks a bit depressing, obviously. But if you look at the all-time price development, you can see it's pretty much in a similar level that people have been able to buy from the very beginning. Yeah, so I mean, obviously, these prices may fool you or may seem to fool you, because if you're a new investor when it comes to Illuvium token, you may think, oh my goodness, it has been at like $2,000 or $1,850, and right now it's at $40. I'ma buy it, and when the game releases, it's gonna be at $2,000 again, or at least at $1,000, and I'm going to be so filthy rich. Many people think that way, mostly beginners. I mean, some older folks do think so as well, due to some hopium, but in general, you always have to think about the current market situation. And back then, there wasn't really much ILV on the market, and when there's not much ILV on the market, the numbers are skewed a bit. And when I say things like that, most of you understand me, but I also know that there's a smaller following not quite understanding what I say. So let me explain it by giving you a different example. Pretty much an example from the stock market. Let's say I found a company. I found a stock company, and I pretty much, let's just say I have 10,000 stocks, 10,000 stock papers that people could buy on the open market. So let's just say from these 10,000 papers that people could buy, I only put one paper on the market. And my friend, let's call him Tom, Tom is going to buy that one paper, and he's giving me $100 for it. So let's just say that happened, right? It's a fictional company. I don't really own it, and I have like 10,000 stocks, and one is being bought for $100. Then that 100 is going to be multiplied by the total amount of stocks that I that are basically owned by me. And then you'll see a valuation of 100x 10,000. 10,000. So that's 1 million worth of company for a company that doesn't even exist. And in general, of course, not to this degree, but like that's pretty much what happened here as well, right? Like, obviously, back then, the circulating supply was so low that the entire demand of people wanting to buy the token led to this huge price increase in the token. Because when you have lots of people who are very eager to invest into this project, you have to keep in mind back then, like October, November 2021, there was this huge bull run on everything that had the name Metaverse in it. Everything that was remotely called Metaverse or remotely had play to earn anything mechanics was skyrocketing. Any game, anything just went up and up and up and up. And because that was obviously because people thought they are all going to be millionaires, which of course didn't happen for most of them, including me, obviously. But at the same time, it also led to such crazy prices, right? Like we had the situation where there was just very little ILV on the market itself, and then lots of players, thousands of people, tens of thousands of people wanting to invest into this project called Illuvium, having these great graphics. And that just led to a price increase that was so drastic. And obviously, like, let's just say you went in at like $50, and then you see, oh my goodness, it's $500. Let me just get my savings. I'm going all in on this. And you keep buying, and it goes up, up, up. And at this moment, even the people buying here for like $1,200, even those people, they were thinking, oh my goodness, I only made 50%. It's going to be so amazing. So naturally, there are many people who actually bought at these prices, right? Like, nowadays, if you ask in the Discord, most of these people probably always get off of the market, but there were plenty of people buying at these prices because all you could see at that time, obviously, was the development. And if you see a chart like this, you think, oh my goodness, we started at $60. You can't really take this seriously anyway. No one knew about the project. So we started basically here and we just went up a little bit. Let's just go in. We are very early. So that's pretty much how things have happened. And that's totally fine, right? Like that's all right. That's happening, and that's a fine thing to do. But you have to keep these things in mind. So when you buy now, don't just think about where the price used to be. Think of where the price could realistically be at some point, right? Like, let's just say 2025. What is out by then? How could things develop? Maybe it's going to zero. Maybe it's going to, let's say, $500, right? Like, I don't know. And then you think, okay, how likely is this scenario? How likely is this scenario? Let's say 99% chance it goes to zero, 1% chance it goes to 500. Then yeah, you shouldn't invest. But you think, oh, 90% chance it goes to 500, 10% chance it goes to zero. Yeah, maybe could be a good chance to invest right now, right? All up to you. No financial advice, just my personal opinion, and just showing what I did and how I'm proceeding. So let's get to the very fun part. Let's have a look into the dashboard, showing my current rewards and my staking total. So you've pretty much seen when I bought my most recent LV. Basically, I first started out with 5 LV. Then I bought some ILV ETH for $1,500, I think. It went down a bit. Not quite sure. This is all things for the next video where I pretty much cover all my entry points, so you guys can always see where I bought, so you're not deceived by big numbers showing a huge dashboard with lots of tokens and stuff. But maybe I'm actually in the loss, right? Like right now I know for certain that I've made a loss up until now. But that's all a thing for the Excel sheet where I'm going to be making everything fully transparent for you guys. So I bought 5 ILV back in the days, a couple months back, and then I went ahead and bought 35 ILV like 2 or 3 weeks ago. The video is quite new. Uploaded it just yesterday, so should be very much visible to you guys. You don't really have to scroll that far back. So, next thing is obviously this part here, which is the SLP, the combined token basically between ILV and ETH to provide liquidity. And both of these are staked in the pools. This is the LV solo pool, and this is the LV ETH pool. And obviously here you can see my vesting schedule. This one has been staked in the 17th of September. 5th of December is the LV ETH, and then 12th of December is the 35 LV. And of course, obviously, all this is staked for an entire year to get the double weight, basically. I'm not using any hard, difficult strategies here. This is just very, very simple investing and very, very simple strategies to make the most of it with very, very little effort that pretty much anyone could do at this point. Obviously, you can try different strategies saying, yeah, I'll just log for 6 months and then when the game is out, I'll quickly sell off because it's always called buy when no one's talking about it, and then sell the news whatsoever, right? Like, you can do all these things, totally down to you. You can do whatever you like. You may make more, you may make less, but this is just meant to be simple and a working strategy to be in the long run in the game, basically. So let's have a look at the dashboard showing how much I made up until this point. So my total rewards are 1.12 ILV, which is $44.92 worth. It's in my pending rewards, meaning I haven't claimed it yet. And of course, the ILV I'm currently earning daily is 0.05. So 2 things to keep in mind. This is the total ILV earned so far. It's in my pending rewards, and I haven't ever claimed anything, meaning it's the combined rewards of all of these things together. The 5 ILV, which I've been staking since 17th of September, the 2.5 SLP, which is staked since December, and the 35 ILV as well. So all these together, up until this point, are 1.12 ILV. And daily, I get 0.05. Next, we're going to having a look into the staking itself, into the rewards. So as you can see, even though I have more money in the LV pool, you can see how much more the LV ETH pool is getting me right now. However, obviously by staking into the LV ETH pool, you risk impermanent loss, meaning you could end up with less LV and or ETH in total and lose some of their tokens in general. I'll cover it in a separate video, so don't freak out. I've got your messages, I've seen your comments. I'll make a separate video on that as well. This is just going to be the staking video. So, what's going to be my strategy for the next few weeks? First of all, I'm going to make the video with the LV ETH pool explained, and of course versus the LV pool. And next, I'm going to be making a video showing you guys all my entry points and the total return I've made so far. I'm going to be trying to make it in a proper Excel sheet. And next thing I'm going to be doing is buy probably into the LV ETH pool to keep things a bit balanced, since right now the LV pool is a bit higher than my LV ETH pool that I've been here in total. So that's just me personally. I hope you guys enjoyed this video up until this point. Obviously, let me know your personal opinion on this project in the comments. What do you think of the LV Illuvium private beta? And of course, I'm always interested in hearing your opinion on the staking feature itself on this platform. That's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.